beautiful soul family, it's Breanne here. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Readings with Breanne. A couple days ago, I did a tarot reading on the Paris Olympics, and I gotta say, it was a bit of a tense, heavy, dark energy, and it felt like there was definitely a lot of certain situations to come out of that event that is scheduled pretty darn quick here. I'm filming this video July 25th, and I'll post it shortly after here. But I actually did this video last night. I did a small recap because I was connecting with spirit and I was trying to get a little bit more in terms of this, like what's going on. And it seems like there has been a bit of a time shift. I felt like things were different. Things felt lighter. So there's been some kind of intervention. And I said, I asked Spirit, has there been a time shift? And they said slightly. So I feel like slightly enough to avoid any major big catastrophes pertaining to like maybe the energy I was getting previously. So I really wanted to pull the tarot to see what came out, and again I did do this last night and I cannot find the video anywhere. I don't know where the video is, but maybe I imagine doing it. So what I did recall getting though was I had the future being the Tower, but it was reversed, and it was there was a Six of Pentacles as well, and it's like there was this feeling of things being averted. So not to say everything's going to be 100% smooth and, you know, full of love, for example. I feel like there could be a little bit of chaos or maybe some like hiccups along the way, but most of that energy I feel like has converted. So anyway, I just wanted to get in, and this will be a short tarot. I just want to pull a couple cards and look at the energy to see, are we still getting, you know, anything major coming up for this Olympics starting tomorrow? Or has there been some maybe divine interventions or timeline shifts going on here? Somebody did also ask about this deck. I have had this deck for, oh my goodness, probably a couple years now, and I am loving it. I've really connected to it. I've been using it non-stop the last, as you can tell, it's starting to get some little tears here, but I've been using this deck non-stop. It is called the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot for anyone who was interested. Beautiful deck. I highly recommend it if you are into tarot cards yourself. So we're going to get into that. And actually I did have a comment on one of my channels. This individual didn't necessarily resonate with the reading, and that's fine, but I actually took some good feedback from his comment, because when I shuffle and the camera's down here, a lot of the times I have the cards here. I have two ways of shuffling. I do my shuffle, I cut and I pull, but then sometimes I also do clarifiers where I shuffle and I let them jump out, and half of the time they jump out on the floor or in my lap. So that's kind of like interesting. I haven't seen it from your guys' perspective in terms of like, you guys can't see what cards I'm pulling, so maybe he's under the impression, or some people are under the impression that I'm like looking through, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want that one, let's pull this one. So that's not at all the case, but to kind of like work with that and take that as a way of growing, I'm gonna try to make more effort at doing the card shuffle here and then pulling the cards so you guys can see exactly that I'm pulling and I'm not doing it off screen, because I think that was the concern of somebody that was kind of connecting to one of the channels. So anyway, I mean, if it doesn't resonate with them, that's fine, but I'm always open to taking certain feedback and comments to make sure you guys enjoy this as well. So anyway, let's get into a mini just a mini energy feel of how are things gonna go. Has there been a shift in timelines? All right, I'm also loving this deck. This, you know, it's funny, I got this one and It's probably my favorite deck. It was one of those purchases where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I really even want this deck, but I just went with it, and now it's probably one of my favorite oracles. But let's look at the energy. Has there been a timeline shift, or has there been an intervention pertaining to the Olympics, Paris Olympics? So we have the ocean, the self, and the bottom here. The Anima Monday energy. And this is really beautiful because this is the the soul of the world. So they say this is all that it is. And we have the self and the ocean. And you know what's interesting is I think that they're holding like the open ceremonies on on that riverbank or within the water or something. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but there's something about a cleanup in the ocean as well, or we can say in the river, because I know that was something that I did talk about as well. But there's a beautiful energy coming out of the oracle here. So let's see what we have. Has there been a time shift or some kind of a intervention or cleanup pertaining to the 2024 Paris Olympics? What is the energy of that moving forward? Yes, so we have the Knight of Swords. um, Sorry, my voice is kind of crackling here. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Devil, the Judgment, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. So it's like somebody's working in silence here. This is quite lovely. Look at this. And that's okay. So this is interesting. The video I filmed yesterday, I mean, you guys can't see it now, but, and I did this offline, but I was working with these cards, shuffling through it, and I cut the deck and I had the ace and the devil flew out. So it was kind of like there has been a cutting. So I'm so like floored that the devil here came out, but we also have judgment. So it does feel like there has been somebody that has like rushed forward and done some work here. So it does feel like any like interventions or like let's say things that were planned, like planned to any corruption that was planned, they're going to be disappointed because we've got that Ten of Cups in the potential outcome of the Olympics. So it looks like there has been a bit of a shift in terms of the energies coming out here. Let's see if we can get a few clarifiers. What's the energy of the 2024 Olympics? We've got the Eight of Pentacles that flew out. Energy of what's the potential outcome of the Olympics? Three of Wands. Let's get one more. Potential outcome. Look at that. So, yes. Look at that. Bottom of the deck is Three of Swords in reverse. There has been some like healing going on here. I feel like some healing happening behind the scenes. The Hermit. So somebody has rushed forward and done a little bit of work on the energy of this event. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of see what the energies are. It does look like there has been a bit of a shift here. I'm not getting as much negativity or certain things coming up here. Now there is a little bit, like again, we do have that devil energy. But the outcome is much nicer here. And last night there when I pulled, it was the Tower in reverse. So it does feel like something's been averted. Not to say, I mean, there is still a little bit of a chaotic energy because that Five of Cups, and sometimes the Eight of Cups is like not wanting to let go, not wanting to move on here. So I feel like there's still going to be things that potentially happen. We got take action here. This is new beginnings, a fresh start, hope, and a spiritual awakening. So it does feel like, look at that, lines up exactly with the Knight of Swords. Somebody taking action to work on this. It's like it's like a divine intervention is what it feels like. But we didn't necessarily have the Star card pop up. You know, maybe this is, who knows, but this is certain shifts taking place here. All right. And that one was 4444, blessings in disguise. This is obstacles, building character experiences. So there may be some difficult situations. So difficult situations, back of there was that drama alert 1717. So it does feel like a little bit of drama may still happen, but overall the outcome of the event looks to be a lot smoother here. So that's what I have for you guys. Again, just a mini update. I just wanted to share with you kind of some of the energies that I was feeling from last night. And I love that when I said, has there been a timeless shift? They're like, slightly. They said the word slightly. So I'm going to leave you with that information. And for anyone who is going to the Olympics, I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Stay safe. And until next time, bye for now.